There is an insane leak for the next Avatar series that is causing a huge reaction in the community. We also have some other Avatar news, such as a release date for the upcoming Zuko movie, along with some small but very important live action updates, so you're going to want to stay here until the very end. But before we get into all of that, if you guys want to learn how to get the newest Avatar posters and art, then the next 90 seconds are going to be very beneficial to you guys. This video is brought to you by Displate. Displate is a fun and unique take on posters. All displates are made out of metal and are magnet mounted. This makes it incredibly easy to mount. You guys know how it normally takes a lot of time to mount something up on your wall? Well, with a Displate poster, it only takes about 20 seconds to put them up on your wall, and no power tools are needed. This makes it incredibly easy to customize, collect, and rearrange them at any time you want. Displate has a bunch of official collaborations with many different brands, such as Marvel, Star Wars, DC, Cyberpunk, and my personal favorite, and I'm assuming your guys' personal favorite, Avatar: The Last Airbender. These are the designs that I got, and I could not be happier with them. Remember, these are officially licensed. This is the most up-to-date Avatar art available. This one of Aang in the Avatar state is my personal favorite. Displate is also the home of more than 40,000 artists whose talent led them to create amazing designs. You can find my personal selection of anime and manga designs in the link in the description down below, and also giving you access to a special discount. These were all printed in Europe, but still managed to get all the way to the United States in under 5 business days. Every time you buy a Displate, a tree gets planted in its place, literally turning metal into wood. Together with a non-profit organization called Trees for the Future, Displate helps communities fight poverty, inspire positive social change, and even improve both their local and global environments. Displate is a great alternative to standard paper or canvas printing. It's even cheaper too when using my discount link that's available to you in the description down below. When you click the link, the discount is automatically applied directly to your cart. Please, if you have the time, just go and check them out. You're not going to regret it, trust me. It has officially been 4 weeks since we received the original leaks about the next earthbending Avatar series, and naturally as more time passes, more and more rumors and leaks get out. This current leak that we have is really worrying a lot of people. I mean a lot, way more than before. People were already skeptical about an Earth Avatar series, but now it's kind of crazy. And I'm here to tell you guys why you shouldn't worry. Popular leaker My Time to Shine Hello has recently tweeted out this: "I got some Avatar: The Last Airbender scoop. The next sequel show will have more of a cyberpunk setting, and will have multiple energy benders and flying airbenders, so expect more Dragon Ball Z level fighting." Now, I already know almost all of you are going to call BS on this and say, this person has no idea what they're talking about, or they're just making it up for attention. I know myself had no idea who this was, and I'm sure most of you in the Avatar community probably share a similar feeling. So let me show you guys what I found about this individual and all of their credibility. In the past, they have leaked basically entire plots to Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and many more movies. They are always making super bold claims, and more often than not, they come true. Now, Avatar isn't something that they usually report on, so I get why you wouldn't trust them. Now, because this person knows so much about all of these movies and series so many years before anything even gets announced, many people speculate that this individual is actually a concept artist. This would make a lot of sense considering their track record, and we know the Avatar series is coming out in 2025, so it's not unreasonable to think that they recently hired a concept artist and that's how they're getting this leak. But let's talk about the leak itself and why it makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Avatar, although not an anime, yes, I said that, it's a cartoon. You guys will never convince me it's an anime because it is an American cartoon. But anyways, although not an anime, it has only ever been just a few steps away from shonen anime. When Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece were all airing, Avatar was alongside them. If we look at the current landscape of the most popular shonen anime that kids love, Dragon Ball is gone for the foreseeable future, Naruto is gone because no one watches Boruto in America, the Bleach anime will be done by 2025, and One Piece is just way too long for people to catch up. It's like 1,000 episodes. That leaves Avatar to come in and take that #1 shonen spot in America. Again, this is all just referring to America. I don't know what any other country's kids seem to like. I just know what I grew up with. That is the reason, at least in my eyes, that they're going to be making this futuristic Dragon Ball type of series. Paramount's main focus with Avatar is and always will be children, flying airbenders, energy bending, a cyberpunk setting like Arcane. These are things that the younger generation are going to love to see. My thumbnail artist actually came up with this concept art after reading the leaks, and if you're going to sit here and tell me this isn't going to sell to a younger audience, then I just don't know. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. So this all makes sense from a financial perspective, right? But Break doesn't normally do what makes sense, and especially what makes sense from a financial standpoint. These are the people that made The Legend of Korra when Nickelodeon asked them to make a movie about Aang. Well, a futuristic sci-fi type Avatar series is actually what Break intended to make originally. At the time when they were coming up with concepts and sketches for their Avatar series, Brian was a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop, and that actually inspired him to want to make a series like what you're seeing in the background here. But we all know that was later changed into the Avatar we all know and love. One of the main complaints I'm seeing around about a sci-fi / cyberpunk Avatar series is that it's going to lose that fantasy feel to it. But I'm gonna have to disagree with that sentiment because shows like Arcane and shows like Edge Runners still feel distinctly fantasy while doing that cyberpunk setting. If they can do it, you best believe Avatar can do it too. In other Avatar news, the Zuko movie also has a release date. Avatar News confirmed that the Zuko movie is coming out in 2026, exactly 1 year after the adult Aang movie. So that means we are now confirmed for a 2025 Aang movie, then a Cyberpunk Avatar series, and 1 year later we're going to have a Zuko movie and an unknown Avatar series after that. This will most likely be a series about a past Avatar. I highly doubt they're going to do season 2 of the Earth Avatar series, but who knows, anything is possible. We don't actually know what the Zuko movie is going to be about. We do know that there is no way that they're going to be adapting the comics. That was already confirmed. There is a possibility that they're going to take some ideas from those comics and adapt those into the movie, but for the most part, those comic books are staying their own entity. I personally would love to see an adult Zuko movie of him just being the Fire Lord, doing all of his Fire Lord duties, juggling all of those responsibilities, along with helping Team Avatar save the world. Maybe even have a family show what happened with him in May. Similar to that Boruto movie, but without the main focus being a kid, of course. Alright, moving on to live action news. DNEG, who is a company working on the Avatar live action, just updated their website to include Avatar again, after several months of them not having the series listed on their website anymore. It seems like Netflix is making all of their companies get their stuff together this month so that just maybe they can start their marketing campaign sometime next month in February. Most people are guessing mid-February. I've heard nothing but great things about the Avatar live action, and leakers are also saying the same thing. Everybody loves to bring up the original creators leaving the project. However, the show that we are getting is not the show that the original creators left. After Breck left, Netflix hired Albert Kim to fix things, and from everything I've heard, Albert Kim's version of Avatar would actually be something that the original creators would approve of. I think when this series comes out, there's going to be a lot of tone changes with a lot of you guys, and I think even the original creators are going to be singing a different tune about the project.